All right, so on the internet, you might find people telling you there's like one right way to read tarot or like you're doing it wrong or something. But in reality, there is no such thing as the tarot police. And just like that, there's no real rules for learning how to read or use tarot cards. Really, there's no right way or wrong way, as I'm going to show you. So this video is not about the tarot rules. This video is about my tarot rules. And it's really only important if you're interested in studying with me. So my name is Angie Green from The Simple Tarot. And The Simple Tarot is all about helping you learn how to read tarot cards so that you can use them for creativity, personal development, self-care, and just plain fun. So when it comes to reading and teaching tarot, I really only have two main rules, maybe three, we'll say. The first, and you're going to hear me say this again and again, it's the foundation of everything I teach, really. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, there's only your way. So that means both in learning and reading tarot. There's no right way or wrong way to learn tarot. Some of the tools that I use or teach here are not going to work for you. That's totally accepted. That's totally fine. I expect some of them not to work for you. What I share works for the majority of people. They've worked for me, they've worked for my students, but that doesn't mean they're going to work for you. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, there's your way. And I'm here to help you find what that way is, to learn how to read the cards. Likewise, there's no right way or wrong way to read the cards. Some people choose to read for divination, like the fortune-telling, future-telling side. Some people align deeply with their spiritual or religious beliefs with the tarot. And some people, like myself, just read for personal development, creativity, and fun. Again, no right way, no wrong way. There's only your way. I'm here to teach you how to read the tarot cards, mostly so that you can understand the meanings and read more than one card at a time in a spread, and then start using the cards in your life. But whether you choose to read for divination or some other reason, I'll be here to support you on that as well. I can't teach you everything, but I can direct you to the sources that will be able to help you out. Again, no right way, no wrong way. There's only your way. And at the heart of it, my belief is really, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others, everything is acceptable and everyone is welcome here. So the second rule, which is really like a subset of rule one, is really that I believe kindness is a greater value than niceness. So around here, kindness is my number one value. I try to be the kindest person I can be in my life, and I try to teach in a way that's as exceptionally kind as possible. That's why everyone, as long as you're kind, is welcome here at The Simple Tarot. Again, this goes with being non-judgmental and personal growth and trying to learn all of the time. No one's perfect, but we can do the very best we can and try to be kind. And I do value kindness over niceness, but that's a different thing. Niceness is often used as a weapon against women and marginalized people, so I prefer strongly kindness. Okay, and rule number two for real, or rule number three, but who's really counting? The other thing I believe is that everything is fluid and everything is changeable. So we are all, as humans, constantly learning, growing, changing. Nothing is fated. That's what I believe. But you can only control what you can control, which is your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, your choices, and your actions. That's what I believe, and that's what I teach here at The Simple Tarot. Again, you don't need to believe it. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, there's only your way. But I do want you to be aware that you know what you're getting into if you choose to study with me. So those are my two rules for teaching tarot, or 2.5. So there's no right way, there's no wrong way, there is your way. And I will use every weapon of kindness I can to help you learn how to read tarot cards. The second rule is that everything is changeable. We're all learning and growing constantly in the tarot as well as in our own lives. Those are the only two rules that I really, really follow, with that little asterisk subsection B of kindness over everything. But there are some other things you need to know about me, or at least I think you should know about me before you plop down any bit of money for my courses or you spend a lot of time on this YouTube channel, so you actually know what you're getting into. First off, I am in business. The Simple Tarot is a business, and I run this full time. I am not ashamed of making money, and I find money as a very spiritual activity. It is a powerful tool that amplifies what already exists. So I am ready to use that tool of money in a big way to create the world that I want to live in. In alignment with that, I create awesome and useful products. The products sell themselves for the most part because they really are that great and useful. I don't ever need to use manipulative pricing or selling strategies like scarcity or fake deadlines or fear of missing out or other common psychological tricks. Those are just icky to me, just icky. But on top of that, they're tools of oppression and authority, and I refuse to participate in that world. So while you might see other people online selling courses using fake deadlines or scarcity, I will always be transparent and give you plenty of lead time so that you'll know the price and when the course is available so that you can plan ahead and know whether or not it's for you. I am never going to use scarcity to try to make you make a last minute decision. No pressure ever. And on top of that, I share generously and widely, we'll say. I just share all the time. And it's not as a tool of reciprocity, which is another psychological trick that marketers used all the time. But I share because I live in an abundant world. I live in a world where energy, especially creative energy, needs to flow. I enjoy sharing, so that's why I do it. I always follow pleasure and desire, both in my life and in the way I operate my business. All right, and I did mention before how kindness is such a value for me. Everyone is welcome here, as long as they are kind. So I don't need to agree with you to respect you as a human being. And I will always protect my community like a lioness protects her cubs. But I don't coddle my community. So you are expected to take responsibility and agency for your own choices. I'll do what I can to help you, but I can't do the work for you. These are sort of operating principles for how I run my business and my life, but I think you should know why I run the Simple Tarot. First off, I believe in the products I sell and have created. The Simple Tarot cheat sheet, the Simple Tarot deck, I really think it's the best way for tarot beginners to learn how to read the cards. I believe in this stuff so much. But why tarot? And for me, it's because tarot's awesome. It's a wonderful tool for many things. But deeper than that, I believe that there's things that are wrong in the world and that you and me and particularly women and marginalized people, we have a lot of pressure on us to be quiet and small and nice. And I refuse to play that game anymore. So I believe that tarot is a fantastic tool for helping people, particularly women and marginalized people, to learn to trust their own intuition. Listen to that quiet voice inside that says, something isn't right here. And then practice through reading tarot spreads of using that voice to find out what is true for you, what is real. And then whether you're reading for yourself or you choose to read for other people, you can start using that voice out in the world loudly and with confidence so that you can then start changing your world and the world around you. So that's why I really teach tarot, is because I think it's a fantastic tool for using your voice, for being that voice in your community, whatever that means to you. That is really why I'm here. I know it goes far deeper than some colorful set of tarot cards or the silly fun and really instructional videos you're going to find here on YouTube. But I think you should know that this is the foundation of who I am, how I operate my business, and most importantly, why I teach tarot. All right, so these are my tarot rules, my business rules, basically my life rules and how I choose to operate. And I'd love to hear what you think about this because I know it's a little bit weird. It's not just one of my normal instructional videos. So am I strange for having these kind of business practices? What do you think? And actually, even more importantly than that, I kind of want to know if you have any sort of like personal code or rules or manifesto that you live by. Leave a comment down below. I'm going to hang out there for a while because I think this is just fascinating stuff. And I would love to know what you think. So I'll see you down there and let me know what you thought of this video.